Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 25 North podcast. I'm your host, Jason, and with me, as always, I have the crew. What is going on, everybody? Hello.
Hi.
Lunar's a bit...
Feels like it's been forever.
Yeah,
It's
well,
been
it
forever.
has.
Yeah.
We took a break in December from recording, and this is the first time we're back. And yeah, Lunar's a bit under the weather.
Yeah. It's not great, guys. But
No,
I'm here for you.
no, it's not great.
Yeah.
It's not great, but thank you for suffering for us.
You got it, Chief. You're just a really stuffy Timothy today.
Well, that makes sense. Timothy is currently poisoned, so
Wow, yeah, you're right. Oh God, what is it? I'm method acting. That's what I'm
Yeah.
doing right now.
you're doing the Daniel Day-Lewis.
I know.
Appreciate the commitment.
Hi, it's me. I commit to the bit with too fucking much. And now hi to him dying.
But yeah, last time we recorded, we were talking about doing our TTRPG New Year's resolutions. So what is it in the TTRPG land that you're really looking forward to in 2025?
I've got mine actually on lockdown. Very recently, last year, the last few days of the year, the Mystery Flesh Pit TTRPG finally arrived to my doorstep. And I'm super excited about it. My goal is to hopefully run a game or two through it. And I was a Kickstarter on it. Funny enough, you can find my name in the Kickstarter list as Lunar Artist in there too.
Nice.
I'm excited to play that. I'm also, I don't know, I want to host something. I guess that's my big TTRPG hope for the next for this upcoming year.
Like
You know?
in-person gaming?
Either an in-person game or an online game, like host a game. Maybe a small one, maybe a 2-shot or a 1-shot.
Nice.
Or bring some people together that don't normally play TTRPGs and be like, hey, listen, this is what you got for you.
Nice. What about you, Rachel?
Well, we're switching, as Jason knows, because he's in the game, we're switching our regular Friday game to sometimes in person. So that's going to be fun,
Nice.
hopefully. So that'll be nice to be in person again. It's been a while, for me. And then I've been promising the kids that I'll get a family game up and running, but have not for a year. My older child just called me out on it the other day. He's like, are we actually going to do any of those campaigns you keep talking about? I'm like, but maybe. Maybe one day.
At some point.
At some point. Summertime at the latest, hopefully.
What about you, Jackson?
I want to try and publish a one-shot. Just like a little quick thing. But I want to try and actually get something on the internet, published out in the open for other people to look at and play. And see if I do more, see if that leads to anything. But I want to at least publish one.
Nice.
In Pathfinder system or what?
Pathfinder, yeah. I might adapt it to 5e if I find that people want that. But I'll be focusing Pathfinder.
Yeah, I can. So I'm part of the content creators Discord server, and they do have the formatting on there, like how to properly format a monster or an encounter, or you got to use the verbiage in a certain way, and what to capitalize and what not to capitalize. So that's something I could get a hold of for you, for sure.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And lastly, Corey, what about you, bud? What in the TTRPG space are you looking forward to this year?
Well, it's a 1-2 combo unit for me because my goal is to get my anxiety under control through proper medication and mental health care so that I can run a tabletop game in person.
Right.
So it's a 1-2, but my goal is to be running a game in person within the next 3-4 months if I have my way.
Very nice.
I just got to get myself to do it.
Hey,
Yeah,
you got this.
you got this, bud. Yeah, for me, I'm already running in-person games every other week for Pathfinder Society when I'm not doing chemo that week. So I have that already down. I think for me really is to, now that we are basically coming up to the end of this adventure, we have, here, let me take a look. We have just 2 more chapters left. So we're almost done with chapter 10, and then we just have chapter 11 and chapter 12. So we are really getting to the end of this campaign. So for me, it's a resolution. I don't know if it's even fair for me to call it a resolution since I have to do it, but it's really prepping for Sky King's Tomb.
Yeah.
But without revealing anything to my players who are on the show right now with me, there are some very special things about this campaign that I am going to be doing, and with regards to their player characters. So I really want to focus in on that and really make an effort to get that up and running and to give that my best effort.
Should probably finalize my character, huh?
I've already had her locked and loaded, baby.
No.
Y'all fucking done.
I'm nowhere close.
Yeah, me either. I need about 45 more showers with purpose before I know what I'm doing.
With
Okay.
purpose.
Well, you have to go in with the intention of figuring out your character. If not, you stand there and stare at the shower and think about how the stars will look different tomorrow than they looked yesterday. And with that, we live in an individual time capsule of each day. So you gotta you gotta shower with purpose. If not,
Wasting valuable thinking time.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna just scrub and I'll be like, nice. I'll just think to myself, like, what am I gonna eat tonight?
no.
Yeah, I'll
that's
eat
it.
that
When you-
tonight. That's what I do in my shower.
I listen to podcasts when I shower.
I listen to music. That's my thing.
I just, nothing. I go in, get clean, get out.
Yeah, but that's because you're a freak.
Yeah, I'm a 20-minute shower guy. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
same here.
Mhm.
I'm a 10-minute guy.
I do.
Is it 'cause
I do
you're
the
tall?
podcast.
Maybe? I don't
So
know.
here's a fun thing I've noticed. Tall people seem to take shorter showers. And I think it's just because the angle of the shower head isn't as comfortable for them.
That's true.
It's not. There are a lot of situations I've been in where the shower head has been like at chest height, and I've been like, well, this sucks.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
currently listening to episode 72 of Hardcore History, which is Mania for Subjugation, Part 2.
Neat.
It's about Alexander the Great.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hardcore history is great.
Dan Carlin is amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dan Carlin.
Shout out Dan Carlin.
What is it? The thing I've been listening to in the shower recently is the Epic musical, because it's officially been completed, and it's just the tale of Odysseus.
I was
redone. It's so fucking good, though.
I was going to guess Tortured Poets Department by Taylor Swift.
No, Sabrina Carpenter, actually.
Yeah.
Jackson knows I listen to fucking like weird music whenever I shower. Just to amp me up for the day.
It's very entertaining.
You know what else is entertaining?
This podcast.
The fact that 3 of the 4, yes, but the fact that 3 of 4 of you are poisoned currently.
It's fine.
Medic!
I mean, really, Vesuviac has not had it easy This desert has not been easy for Vesuviac. Let's just put it that way.
This campaign hasn't been easy for Vesuviac.
Oh, true. He got a boyfriend out of it.
That is true. That is true.
As a matter of fact, the clip that I just promoted today was Lunar saying, "I just confessed my love for you. You better not die, motherfucker." So yeah, we got that going for us. But yeah,
That's right.
last episode was dealing with that whole buried alive situation, and then climbing up the Salt Canyon cliff, and then finding those flying creatures, which I don't think you identified, so I'm not going to tell you what they are.
We did
That
not.
is not at all me not having that stat block up.
No, we didn't. I don't have any notes about them
I don't remember.
other than
identifying
that they
them.
were weird
They're
donkey
called
dog things.
dead because we killed them.
We fucking
No,
eviscerated.
They're called salt gliders. So
Ew.
it's a pretty apt.
Like evil sugar gliders.
Yeah. Except with
Pretty
dragonfly wing.
Yeah, that's why I said they're evil sugar gliders. Duh.
And then Zaba, or I should say that Syl was thrown down the cliffside, and Zaba decided to jump down the cliff after Syl to protect his
That's
captain.
a generous way of describing that. Wasn't
That
that,
you
a
were
nat
thrown
one?
down?
No, Zaba jumping down to protect and not failing a long jump and falling down into the pit.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, now
don't
we're
remember.
dealing.
Never happened.
But now that the salt glider is dead, we are dealing with the aftermath. So this is your opportunity to heal up, to commiserate after the fight before we get on to the next part.
I healed Timothy first.
I'll heal myself first.
Nice.
And then I'll heal myself.
Thank you for this heal.
Thank you for this heal.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Okay, hold on. Before you apply your healing to yourself, there, Vesuviac, I'm going to need fortitude saves from from Saba, Vesuviac, and Timothy.
Oh, you don't really need that, do you?
Boy.
And let me throw that in there in the chat for you.
Show me to cough up a fucking organ. Alright. Oh no.
Yo!
New Year, same me. Let's go.
I got a New Year nat 20. That's my first die roll of the new year.
That's tough.
Well, before we do the resolution on that, we're gonna do this damage, and then you can we'll do. So everybody take that damage.
Okay.
Do I take that
Vesuviac,
damage?
you are no longer poisoned. You can get rid of that on yourself. Timothy, you were at stage 1, so you are also no longer poisoned since you succeeded.
Yippee!
Do I take double with my critical failure?
No. This is gonna the fortitude save determines what stage of the poison you're at.
Shit.
So you move past stage 2 straight up to stage 3. Which that'll be. Do you want to? So Vesuviac's going to heal himself.
So
Okay.
healed
Do I
themselves.
take the 11 or no?
Yes.
Okay.
So Vesuviac, give me another. Or not Vesuviac. Sorry, Zaba.
Oh, we're doing great. That's a 5 on the second roll.
It's not a crit,
For-
at least.
There you go,
Yes.
bud. So you take
better.
that much.
Cool.
And in 10 minutes, we'll go ahead and get another save. Yeah.
Are we able to heal him once in that 10 minutes?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Zaba
I got
doesn't like me doing it, so I'm going to heal
Yeah.
Timothy again.
Get Zaba.
Or there you could also, one of you could heal Zaba and the other could administer first aid to help with that poison, or treat poison, I think it's called.
Yeah, administer first aid. I'm going to treat wounds. I feel like he should be okay.
I can administer first aid if it goes wrong next time.
All right.
I will still heal up Timothy because he's still down pretty bad.
I really appreciate it. Oh,
Alright.
is that 21 for me?
Yes.
8.
Another fortitude save there, Zaba. There you go.
That's
You
better.
go from 3 down to 1. So
Still not out of here, though.
take your poison damage, and then
Thank
we're
you.
at stage 1. And stage 1 has a 1-minute refresh time, so there you go.
I roll with a big bonus.
There you go.
This should
You're
be
good.
super easy for me. I'm a
You're good.
poison demon.
There's the stage 1 damage, and now you're done.
Cool.
As
I
that
appreciate being done.
yeah, that salt glider venom is pretty potent stuff, huh?
Pretty mean.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, what do you all do now that that half an hour's gone by and you're at the bottom of this canyon? There's rubble. There's corpses. I'm assuming one of you harvested those monster parts.
Probably would have been
Yeah.
Timothy while, everybody was busy doing healing shit. He's not the best at that, so he's gonna back the fuck off and get the parts.
I'm gonna cast a heal spell on Zaba just so that way he can feel better faster instead of having to waste more time healing.
Okay. And for you, I'm also going to add your new armor effect there.
Whoa.
Yeah. Vesuviac. Do you want to reveal what you crafted there, Sil, for Vesuviac?
But yeah, we put winged imbuement on Vesuviac's armor. So once an hour, he will automatically have feather fall cast in case he falls with his new flying skills. Since he's been zipping around in that last fight.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Did they change the name of Featherfall?
Oh, I don't know. I was reading the old bestiary, so...
Slowfall, maybe? Or something descent.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But... we'll just remember it. I can't find it. I'll look it up later.
Gentle Landing.
Oh, it's called Gentle Landing?
Yeah.
I mean, yes,
there it
technically.
There it is. Okay.
The new spell names are a little silly.
I prefer nothing to be named, so changing names is even worse.
I get why it happened. It was a little silly.
Yeah, I mean, don't want that Hasbro lawsuit coming your way.
Yeah, for real.
I had a dream recently that I was a North American dictator, and my first act as dictator was to fire the entire board of Hasbro. And that was where the dream ended. So you know how I feel about them.
What
Hell
the
yeah.
fuck? Corey, you can't just tell this to a sick woman who's kind of here, like, yeah. What the fuck's happening now? What?
You need a blast of delirium every once in a while. Just send me a message. I live in that state.
You need a message before. That shit rules. Are you kidding me? I had a dream one time where I was stuck in an airport for the entire time. And I don't know what.
When you played Vampire the Masquerade, did you play a Malkavian? Talking about blasts of delirium. Have you played Vampire the Masquerade?
I know I own the entire first edition collection, but have never played it.
Okay. Well, Malkavians are... But this is prior. The new edition, they changed their powers, but one of their powers was delirium. It was literally like using the powers of delirium, so that's what made me think of it. Shout out to Vampire the Masquerade players out there. That's my new tag thing, is I'm just going to shout out everything.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Shout out to Lunar for saying fuck yeah.
Every shout out is a new tag that could be applied to the metadata.
Yeah, that's what you just gotta do.
We just gained Masquerade. Is that what it's called? Jeez, I forgot the name already.
Vampire Masquerade?
Yeah, Vampire the Masquerade. That's what it is. I got the Vampire Masquerade in my head. That's not right. But
that's also cool, though.
We just earned that tag.
That is a pretty cool title.
Yeah, the Vampire Masquerade is pretty legit.
There you go, Jackson. That's the name of your adventure.
No, it's not
Masquerade.
The Vampire Masquerade.
I know what Jackson's adventure is that he's working on.
It's like an Ice Queen shit thing. It's cool.
Oh, you need to read. What's that? What's the name of that AP, Corey?
Route to the one in the north.
The one with Baba Yaga and the Ice Queen. I forget what it's called.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll get you the name of that one. You should read that one if you want some lore behind what's happening up in the north in the Icelands.
Okay, it's definitely not a Galarian-centric thing. It's
winter.
It's like a small dungeon I want to build for my RuneScape campaign that I run on the side, and then just turn that into a published adventure and be like, slot this anywhere you want. I don't care.
Very cool. Anyway, give me some secret perception checks.
Okay. Secret perception.
Secret perception.
Secret tunnel.
Secret. Why can't I find it?
It's on your character sheet next to perception. Click on the eye. It's got a slash in it.
That was a public roll. My bad. Do I need to re-roll that?
No, it's fine because Zaba's beat you anyway.
All right.
Zaba, you notice that as you are getting healed up by Syl, getting patched up, dealing with puking your guts out from that poison, or wait, you're a big demon. Maybe you like flexed your muscles and squeezed it out
Yeah, I
of
just
your pores.
sweated out. It's just a different poison than what I'm used to having in my body. Or just a metabolizing it than anything.
You notice up ahead, along the canyon wall, is a cave. And that cave in particular looks like it could be entered, and potentially that's where the tracks led to.
I see a cave.
Seems
Worth
promising.
investigating.
Watch out for more landslides.
Yeah. I can bring out the rope if y'all need the rope of climbing that I have.
That'd
Probably
be
a good idea.
Do you want me to sneak up and take a look?
Sure, that'd be
Do
great.
you want to sneak up?
I am quieter than the dragon.
All right, that's fair. Dude.
Also very tall. I mean, probably won't even need the rope.
Yeah.
No
It's
complaints
true.
here.
Hard to worry.
And as the party approaches that cave in the cliff face, you notice that the rockiness of the cliff face starts to change once it gets below that cave entrance into what looks to what appears to be these geometric patterns that are carved into the wall face. And the designs itself, they're sporadic at first, but the closer you get to that entrance is the more dense that those carvings seem to be. And eventually they combine into a pattern that like surrounds the entryway that's carved into the rock. Now, the entryway itself is about 20 feet up off the ground, so it is going to require some climbing. But what you notice is that a metal python has been like hammered into the cliff face.
So we can shimmy up the metal pipe.
No, it's sticking out, so like you could easily hook a rope to it.
Oh.
It looks like somebody might have at one point in time, and they just undid the rope because getting a python out is...
Yeah. All right. I mean, yeah, Timothy's gonna look to the party, but like, if it's cool with y'all, I can get the rope of climbing kind of like hooked up to the pipe up there.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Go for it.
All right.
I never know if it's python or pecan.
Although I don't really just call them stakes because that's basically what they are.
That's what they are, but yeah.
Whatever, man. All I know is I know rope, and rope is gonna start climbing itself up to the pipe.
That's
right.
right. Your magic rope.
My magic rope, go! Woo!
I love that Timothy's finally remembering all the shit that he has in his bag.
Yeah, Timothy, the item hoarder, is just like, oh, I have a bunch of stuff.
Dude, like, I've been waiting to use these. Fuck yeah.
Timothy has played way too much Final Fantasy and has been hoarding everything.
I was
to
gonna
the
say,
final chapter.
I totally understand the urge to just.
We're not
hoard it, 'cause-
we're not gonna fight Sephiroth yet. I'm not gonna use this yet, man.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need it later.
Yeah, obviously.
We're not fighting Sephiroth, we're fighting the Emerald weapon.
Yeah, like,
Then I'll use it then.
what am I was like, I'm gonna need this for later.
The problem is using those items takes an action out of your super wombo combo you have by that level.
Exactly. Wait.
That's why I always like, what was it, the mixologist class, I think, that they had Riku play in Final Fantasy X?
Yeah.
Where you could do, like, you could mix random items for random effects, more or less. There was a chart, but...
Different Riku.
I think that was 10
I was
too.
like-
Was
I know Kingdom Hearts. That's the one I know. I don't think Riku was in Final Fantasy X, and he was a mixologist. Fucking good for
no,
him.
you're thinking of the other Riku. It's the girl Riku in Final Fantasy X.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
Kyrie?
Yeah.
Get out of here, Disney.
Yeah, I'm planning a Disney trip, so
Yeah.
we'll talk about that later. Anyway, yeah, so you have a magical rope of climbing, which there's no need to make any checks. You just tell the rope to go up there and hook yourself up onto that, and it obeys.
Yeah.
So you're easily able to make it up the cliff face. And since you're using the rope, I'm not even going to make you do a climb check. If somebody was going to climb up there to set a rope, then that would have been different. But yeah, so you make it to the cliffs, the entryway into the cliffside, and you can go ahead. I'll unpause if you want to start entering the map.
I would climb this one wall.
All right. As you get inside the cliff face, the walls here of this entryway, they are decorated with what looks like the same geometric carvings that you saw on the outside. There is another doorway on the opposite end of the room, but that looks like it's been barricaded by some massive piece of stone.
We might need Zaba's delicate touch here.
Suviak, these markings don't mean anything to you, do they? Or Timothy, you guys know things.
I was about to ask if I could try and decipher it.
Okay, yeah, give me a secret society check.
I can definitely try to help.
And Zaba, are you trying to?
I was gonna give it a good once over first, make sure there's not like a sconce or something that I can pull on that will just make it open. But
Opens me.
So yeah, give me a secret perception check.
you got it.
Secret society check, Chief.
Yep, I gotcha. All right, Vesuviac, with your natural 20, you recognize the symbols as being very similar, if not the same sort of hieroglyphics that was at the lightning chamber next to the oasis.
Okay. Yeah, I let the party know. I was like, the tower at the oasis had similar markings, probably built by the same people. Though, we don't know if this is related to the cult, right?
That's true. We don't. That lightning house was like an ancient nomadic group, right? They built that lightning house, so I would guess the cult is maybe just taking advantage of pre-existing hideouts, maybe.
Shot in the dark could be the people who created the star. They're the jewel in the first place.
Yes, and the lightning house went so good for you guys. I'm very excited to see how this goes.
Yeah, and I'll try and just force my way through the door, not seeing anything else.
All right, anybody helping them or just you?
I'll look around as well, since I was not.
No, there was nothing. There was no sconces or braziers or anything.
No Jewel of the Indigo Isle-shaped indents in the door.
No.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, I'll just try and push the door open to start off with, and we'll see how that goes.
Okay. Let me go ahead and...
I gotta cast guidance on Zava before he does this.
Smart.
So go ahead and make that check there, Zaba.
I am suddenly blind.
That is because it is dark in this cave.
It is dark as hell in this funky ass room.
Is that the Grim Reaper?
Alright, let's see how that goes.
Oh my god.
Ooh, boy. A nat 1 is still a 20. God damn.
Why? Why is it always a 1? It's always
I think
1.
It's just to punk you. Happy New Year.
Oh.
All right. Well, as Zaba tries to... You're not going to use a hero point or anything on that?
Nah, I don't have any.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So we do refresh next episode.
Hell yeah.
As you start to push and try to muscle your way past it, it's not budging. And you are now fatigued.
Oh, man.
Dude, that's a fucking bummer. You're like a strong guy.
Do I have something for that?
It's fine. I got this. I'll reach into the flesh pouch on my back and stow my sword and pull out my hammer and just give it a real good whack and see how that goes.
Okay. Well, it's a hit.
Cool.
Let's just see if you can.
I hit the stone for 21 bludgeoning damage.
You're gonna make me look up the hardness of stone now.
You could always just say it doesn't work.
Or it does work.
I don't want to do that. You are figuring out a way. So I want to reward the fact that you are thinking outside the box.
I don't know if hitting a door with a hammer is the most outside the box thinking, but I appreciate it.
Well, it's not a door. It is a barricade.
So grab the
Give it
chair.
the chair.
Still chair. Hit it with the chair.
All right, let's see here. Hardness. All right, I need to. Oh, good lord. Okay, I'm just gonna look up the stone shield. They're stone shields, right? All right, here it is. Hardness 11. So we take 11 off. You deal 20 damage to that, and it starts to crack.
This is working.
It's working. Why would I do anything else?
I mean, yeah, it's basically don't roll nat 1, and you can hit it.
That's only 11 damage. That's not going to do much.
No, that eats all that damage up.
Oh, okay, cool. And then, yeah, we'll just keep swinging. If anybody's on the other side of this door, they hear me, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's going to be a crit.
Dang.
All right. All the extra damage on the door.
I don't think items can be crit, right? Because it's like constructs. Well, either way. Either way, that's enough damage, and you're able to crack what looked like some kind of shelving, some kind of stone shelving, and you make your way through to the other side of the room. But let me pause real quick, because as you look through this other room, which the room itself is a mishmash of like stone tables and stone chairs, and there's an obvious exit from obviously where you came from, but also that's pointing north. But that's not all that's in the room, because as you're hitting that thing, you seem to you seem to show, or some creatures seem to show up. And let me go ahead and show that to you.
Oh, interesting. Blue orb box.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's 4 Orpoks. 4 Orpoks are in this room waiting for you. And immediately, once you're visible, there's going to be some initiative rolled. So let me grab everybody and put you into encounter mode.
It's time to roll initiative, boys. That's sick. Great. Love it. I love being me.
Looks like meat's back on the menu.
Meat back on the menu, boys. It's also what a cougar says.
Jesus.
I've missed playing with you guys.
Well, you seem to get the jump on them, because I don't think that they were anticipating you cracking your way through this stone barricade. So Zaba, you get to go first.
Okay.
With your Zuggle hammer in hand.
With my Zuggle hammer in hand, I go first. And unfortunately for them, they may have been counting on the fact that darkness would protect them. But Zaba has dark vision. So I will, I'm just gonna charge right in there, make a barreling charge, allowing me to move through the first guy to position myself right in the square between all 4 of them.
All right, make an athletics check.
Cool. And that would be against the guy to my southwest,
Yep.
I believe.
Yep, it's their fortitude save.
Feel strong, I feel strong.
All right,
not very
versus their fortitude DC, and they have a fortitude of 22. Their fortitude DC. That is a success.
Cool.
So you shove him to the side, and we'll go whoop, move him 1 square south.
And then I will strike the one that is against the wall at the far side of the room.
Nice.
See how the hammer works on flesh. 33 to hit.
Which is a critical hit.
Jesus Christ.
barbarian things.
That's the most terrifying thing to hear. Let's hear how this hammer works on. Let's see how this hammer works on flesh. Crit hit.
All right. It's going to take 38 damage, and you have critical specialization, which it failed, so you've knocked it prone automatically.
Perfect. And then I'll just make, with my secondary attack, I'll just make kind of a overhand backhand swing on the one to the northern edge of the room. Let's just really wake people up in here. That one misses.
Ooh, yes, it does. And that's because of the fatigue, unfortunately.
I haven't used my guidance. I keep forgetting to activate that.
Which if you could, between your turns, bud, if you could just double check. Is there any interaction between rage and fatigue? Like, can you rage while fatigued or vice versa?
I'll take a look.
I know that was a first edition thing. You couldn't rage if you were fatigued. Or you became fatigued after your... Either way. Regardless. We'll move to the next one. And this Orpak that's the one to the north that you just swung at and it ducked underneath. It's going to take a 5-foot stride action. Just a step to go. So he's flanking you, not knowing that you can't be flanked because you're a barbarian. And it is going to it's going to pull out its rapier, and then it's going to stab at you. And that's going to be a miss. All right. Now, the one against the wall that you just smacked, he's going to stand up. So if you want to take your reactive strike, go for it.
I do. Unfortunately, I cannot rage while I am fatigued.
Bummer.
Big bummer.
Yep. What can you do?
You can roll a natural 20 on a reaction.
Christ.
I
This
swear to
guy's having
God.
a bad day.
I swear to God, dude. You've rolled so many nat 20s on reactive strikes this campaign.
It's the only way I ever kill people.
Bonk.
And, yeah.
Do you have ibuprofen? I've got a headache.
All right. All right. What's he going to do?
Zalba's like looking at his hammer like, oh, this thing's actually all right.
Pretty.
He took that hit. He's going to attempt to feint you. Hey, it's an Orpak. Fainting. That's not at all unfamiliar.
Whoa.
I speak Orpak, so this doesn't work on me. Told you.
That's a failure. It's not going to work.
That's fucking funny.
So he's going to pull out his rapier, and that'll be his turn. The other guy's not going to pull out his rapier. He's just going to keep the short bow that he had in his hand, and he's going to fire okay, what's the range on feint? Let me double check and see. He's going to, if he can, he's going to attempt to feint Mr. Vesuviac.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's within melee reach. Never mind. So he can't. And it will fire one shot. And that is a hit. You've already missed it. That is a hit. So we will go ahead and deal 10 piercing damage to Vesuviac.
Dang, what'd I do?
Gonna shoot another one. That's a miss. And going to fire a third. And that's a crit miss. All right, Syl, you're up.
All right. I, of course, am very far back. So I will drop into my stance and move forward, which is only about halfway there. These guys don't look overly scary. So I will move up again to be in flank with Saba against the one northmost. Ready for next time.
Vesuviac.
Okay. Trying to think through this. This is
I see that reflection in your eyes. I saw that moment of fuck it, I cast Fireball.
Fireball's already been cast this time. It's fine.
Okay. So we're safe is what I'm hearing.
I will, however, do Fire Ray against this guy because I'm not above taking the bait on this one. Actually, wait, before I do the Fire Ray, I'm going to cast Guidance on myself.
There you go. Get that +1 bonus.
I have learned I cast guidance on the guy. God dang it. Let's try this again.
Whoa, guidance upon thee.
Okay. Now I shoot the thing.
Shoot your
Here we
shoot.
go. The same one that attacks me, and I missed, of course.
Did you use your guidance?
It wouldn't have mattered. He
I
missed
know, it
by a
wouldn't have
lot.
mattered.
Yeah.
But it made you feel a little bit better.
All right. Well, Timothy, you're up.
Hi.
And you are in darkness. You cannot see.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, it's like, it has been dark. I have heard nothing but combat, so I guess we're fighting now. I would like to light a torch so I can fucking see what the hell is happening.
All right.
That's
can
one
light-
of my actions this turn, unfortunately.
Light your torch.
I will. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that's at in the menu.
I think you
Actually,
got to use the item in your inventory.
Wait, do I even have it in my inventory?
Are you all olive torches?
Because remember we moved things around?
Ah, yeah.
Are your goggles up to the level where you can see once an hour or once a day for 1 hour dark vision? They're up to level 8. I think that's what that level is one time a day you can have dark vision for an hour, but I can start.
There you go.
Okay. I didn't know because it doesn't say that on the sheet for me.
Here, I'll give you dark vision real quick.
Thank you.
All right. So you have dark vision for 1 hour. Because you spend an action to activate your goggles.
Yep. Alright, cool. So I can see the... Oh, it's so sad. It's all gray. Okay. Then my next action is... Let's see here. I am going to actually move just a little bit closer. And for my last action, I'm going to target one of these fucking bozos. I'm going to shoot my gun at it. It
All
should have
right.
been already reloaded.
Fire away. 15 on the die is a hit.
Hell yeah, damage, let's go. 6 damage. I'm here, guys.
All right.
Yes, I end my turn.
All right. This last guy is going to stride up and get behind Syl to pull out his rapier and then stab.
Okay.
4 on the die is going to be a miss. All right, round number 2. Zaba. You're on mute, bud.
Well, hey, would you look at that? All right. Well, I see that people are flanking Syl, and I'm not crazy about that.
Me either.
So, I will strike the one that I've already hit twice.
Oh, the one against the wall.
Yeah.
It's a hit.
I'm just a regular hit.
Well, we'll make a note to the audience. You rolled a 6 on that die, and that's still a hit.
Yeah. Yeah, like 23 total. It wasn't great. For 16
All right.
points of damage.
Oof. He's not looking good.
Cool. I will leave him for one of the weaklings in my party to finish off.
Okay.
And I will take a step action to move here. So just to the south of Syl, still in base to base with 3 out of 4. And then I will strike the one that's being cheeky and bothering Syl.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my guidance on this one since I got it. That is 32.
That is a critical hit.
Good thing you're effective in combat, Zaba. 34 points of damage.
All right. And unfortunately, you're not raging, so you don't get the crit specialization.
Not raging. And I'm not gonna activate an expendable to give it to me.
All right. Oh. The one you hit, no, that's against the wall, that's bleeding. He's like, hey, no. It's fine. We just didn't know who you are. I give up. And is anybody going to... Well, he's going to pass his turn. And we will go to... Now, the one that you just hit that's next to you and Syl, he's going to... He will... It's like, what are you talking about, Naktor? I ain't giving up. And he is going to attempt to feint Syl, because it worked so good last round.
Bullet reasoning. Oh no.
And succeeds. unfortunately, they're really good at and really specialized at fainting. So they can choose to apply the following success and critical success instead of the typical one. So, okay, we will go ahead and... Okay, no, we'll leave it at that. So he fainted, and now he's going to use something special called Diverting Finisher and Strike.
Can I do my dodge away?
Yeah, you want to spend your reaction?
Yeah. I don't know how to apply it, but
That's okay. All right, so you were able to dodge away from that one. Gave you just... Well, did you get a +1, right?
yeah, just a +1.
Oh, still a hit. Because of meets beats.
Bummer.
So you are going to take 19 damage. And you are flat-footed until the end of his next turn. Or off guard, I should say. So that was a second action, and third action is going to stab once more. Natural 2 on the die. Crit miss. Alright. And now the one at the bottom is going to go, and going to attempt to flank Zaba, which he stepped, so you get a reaction. If you want to use your reactive strike there, Corey.
I do, in fact, would wish to use my reactive strike.
And then let me correct, he didn't step, he strode. So, yep. And that's the one to the south, yeah.
Perfect. I think I was targeting the right guy there. Oh, I was not targeting anyone.
And AC 26 is going to be... Let me double check
Believe
here.
that's a hit.
That is a hit.
Oh, decent roll. 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
I aim for his knees.
And he's going to put away his short bow, or swap his short bow with his rapier for second action, and then attempt to stab at you. 19 on the die, because of the fatigue, is a critical hit.
How did he know where my organs are?
28 points of damage, bud.
That's fine.
All right, Syl, you are up.
All right, I will do a skirmish strike to step to the north and swing at the one now flanked with Zaba.
Very nice.
Well,
That's a hit.
for some damage, and then I would like to, I don't know if I need to use an action, but I will address the one by the wall and tell them, we accept your surrender, lay down your weapons. I suggest your friends follow suit.
Okay.
And then a second action, or third if you want that to count as an action, that's fine.
No, that's fine.
Okay. I will keep striking at this one in front of me.
And that's a critical hit. Lay down your weapons. I'm not going to hurt him. And then you critically hurt him.
I'm not going to hurt the one by the wall who said he surrenders. This one is
Open target.
Chance. Yeah.
All right,
And then, yeah, that's all the actions.
okay,
I think.
yeah, Vesuviac, you're
Okay.
up.
I never like seeing Zaba have low health, so I'm gonna spend a fourth
Low
action.
health?
Low-ish health. I mean,
Oh, okay.
It's still higher than my current health, but it's fine.
Technically lower than Vesuviac's max health by a
That's
little
fair.
bit.
Just a little bit. Oh, shiny. Thank you.
I don't realize how I got that dice, but cool. Yeah, 53 healing to Zaba, so he's fine. And then lastly, you did use the guidance, right?
I did.
I put in
Alright.
a new animation module, so that might be why. There, like, some dice are tied to spells. So
That's
that
cool.
might be why your healing dice look that way.
Gotcha. Okay. I re-upped your guidance, Zaba.
Is there no guidance
no.
immunity anymore?
There is an immunity.
Yeah,
there is.
unfortunately, you camp for an hour.
Then in that case, I raise my shield.
No guidance for Timothy.
I think Timothy's fine.
All right, Timothy, you're up.
I don't need it. So I think Timothy heard that one of the people in particular in that room at least laid down their weapons, right?
Yeah.
Would I know which one in particular?
yeah.
It's that one over there? Okay.
Yeah, you can see the one who laid down
Perfect.
his weapons. He's cowering against the wall. Say that
Okay.
he surrenders.
Okay. Timothy's gonna definitely keep that guy alive. That is a goal now. He is gonna listen at least, or not. Like, he's gonna say, like, look, I'm not gonna kill your friends, but you gotta explain what the fuck is happening here. Deal, comprende, man? And like he like looks to the Orpok, like to the wall. I am going to cast the spell Daze to this Orpok in particular over here.
Which one?
I'm trying to
one in-
signal it.
The one in
Yeah.
between Syl and Zaba?
Yeah. I will cast the spell Daze. Make that will save. Just fail the will save, my guy. It'd be a lot easier for you to fall to this than the blade. Yeah.
Fail.
By 1, but I'll take it. That's 9 brain damage. Are you still up?
He is.
Why did you have to be up? You really should have not been up.
You got 1 action left.
I guess the one action will actually be to probably move a little bit closer.
Or reload your gun.
Oh, that's way better. I reload my gun. I move back. I will reload my gun. And my turn.
All right. Well, the Orpok who hasn't been, well, I guess he has been touched a little bit.
Bite me.
He is going to run after Timothy.
Ah, shit. Hey, what's up, man?
Get right up in his face. Zaba, you already took your reactions.
I did.
That's
fine.
I can eat this.
Timothy,
Hello.
this Orpok's like, I don't know what he's saying, but you're not going to get any surrenders from me. And he
All right, then.
tries to feint you.
You can't fake me. That's gross. See, I told you. Can't do it.
10 on the die is going to be a failure. And he's going to stab at you with the rapier for the final action.
Oh, miss. Fuck, that's not a miss.
Almighty 12.
Ow, ooh, my fragile bones.
It is round number 3, and Zaba, you are at the top.
You're
I
muted.
think you're at mute.
Sure am. I need to get one of those sewing pedals that I tie to my mic that I mute and unmute with. As much as I'd love to kill the one to the north,
The one that's
think I'm
bleeding
probably-
profusely after Syl slashed his
Yeah.
throat.
yeah, I think I'll just leave them to bleed, and instead I will strike down on the one directly to my south.
That's a hit.
Not great.
Still
Another
a hit.
6.
Yeah.
12 points of damage.
All right.
And then I'll hit him again. I'll make an exacting strike.
There you
Because
go.
I might as well. I have it.
Yeah, and it
And
is
that way
pressed.
my
This is the only time you can use it.
Yep. And then my next attack doesn't have map.
If you miss. Which 13 on the die is going to be a hit.
Perfect. Cool. And then a full map swing because it feels right against the one that's bleeding badly. Just in case.
There you go. The one that has off guard. Yeah. 11?
Ah, not quite enough.
Oh, barely missed.
It was worth the shot.
Okay.
Did that apply flanking?
It did. It did. The one who's bleeding profusely drops his rapier as he grabs his throat. It's like, yeah, I surrendered too. I know what Naktor was saying at this point. And will pass. But he's going to bleed. Roll that and take that bludgeoning damage. And he dies. So he had that water bludgeoning damage from your cards as well as the bleed from the crits.
Sure.
And he dies. Well, Naktor is just
Cautionary
like,
tale.
Trollpy. No. Oh. So he kind of cowers. And the one below Zaba is starting to wonder. It's like, maybe it's not such a good idea, but isn't quite there yet on the surrender. So he's going to attempt to feint Zaba. And that's going to be a miss. And then stab number 1.
These guys, they can't get the feint off today. Not on me. Zaba's in the zone, but not in the zone because he's fatigued.
Well, he does manage 14 damage on the first strike. And then we'll strike one last time. 19 on the die is going to be a hit for 13 damage this time.
Cool.
And now we go to Syl.
Syl's going to briefly consider healing the guy that just died from bleeding, but then instead go to help Timothy. So run across the room for a first action, and then he's in flank. The most annoying of these Orpogs.
And that's a hit.
Okay. And a second swing for my last action.
So 20 damage from the first swing. And 12 on the die is a hit as well. For another 20.
Very consistent.
Very. Vesuviac, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. Everybody looks to be doing fairly well. I did not mean to move. Okay. I'm going to target the Orpok that's between Syl and Timothy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast Admonishing Ray.
Gotcha.
Try and knock him out. So let's see here. And I think I will go ahead and use the guidance. Let's see here. How do I add that onto my roll?
I mean, you shift-click the attack button. It'll bring up the pop-up window where you can add it.
It just went for it. Okay.
Well, that's a hit regardless.
Cool. 17 enough for him to go to sleep.
Negatives.
Okay. And then for my last action, I am going to guidance Syl.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Timothy, you're up.
Baller. Alright. So, for the Orpok that is in front of me, and I guess in front of Syl as well, too, I'm actually going to use the spell Torturous Trauma on this sucker.
Okay.
I'm going to see if this will at least take him down. And I think before I cast it to him, I'm going to look him in the eyes and be like, you should really just take this and not get backed up. For your own sake.
Well, he fails.
I got 17 damage on the holy shit.
3 off of max. Holy crap.
And that on a cantrip, too. That's,
Yeah.
He is not down.
This is my last action. I think I'm gonna look to him and be like, clearly your teammates are talking about something, so spill before we spill your guts.
Are you going to... Is that a demoralize, or...
I think that's a demoralize. I just have to find it on my character sheet.
Oh, just roll an intimidation.
Ah, sick. Let me find that really quick.
18 versus their will DC. That is a critical success. He is frightened 2. Alright. Well, he goes next. He drops his rapier. Says, alright, I give. Alright. And we go to Zaba.
Oh, hey.
What you doing, Zaba?
Oh, I'm gonna strike the one to the south of me.
For the listeners,
Fury and thunder.
that ooh shit was an Orpok rolling a natural 20 on a recovery check for that persistent damage.
It completely threw me off the response from my own teammate when he recovered from his own damage. So, yeah. So I'll swing on the one to the south. 30 to hit.
And that's a hit.
Oh, coming at you with minimum damage, 8 points of bludgeoning.
All right.
I will do the same, exacting strike. Oh,
That is a miss.
20.
So the
All right.
exacting strike triggers, and you do not lose map on this last swing if you so choose.
Perfect. And then since I missed, I'm going to make it a follow-up assault. Oh, no. Yes. 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
Right,
big
nice.
damage.
19 points of bludgeoning on the final attack.
All right. He gets to go and will... It's like, all right, fine. I surrender. It's... You guys is right. We're through. We're done. Do you Syl, do you accept the surrender?
Yes.
All right, we can go ahead and end the. Well, Lasubiak,
I mean, yeah, I accept the surrender.
the person who worships the redemption god. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like Sarah Ray would have a few words with me if I did not accept this.
Timothy,
Yeah, I accept the surrender.
and lastly Zaba. You're on mute, buddy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I guess so.
we'll end
They
the
are
encounter.
people.
We'll end the encounter.
We don't
And-
get parts off of them, so this is fine.
That's true. That's true. It's like, okay. We'll just go ahead and see ourselves out.
Yeah, after you tell us what's going on here.
Oh, yeah.
And surrender your weapons and anything else valuable you might have.
Oh, yeah, you can have our weapons. That's fine. Okay. Well, we was here just watching over this because, well, we was taking some people's, which I'm guessing you probably knew.
Yeah, we do.
You were taking them alone? Who else was working with you?
Oh, there was a couple others. You know, there's some bosses.
Are they still here?
Oh, no, they headed out ahead.
Where?
Okay, let me see here. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, they're headed out to the outskirts of the desert, you know. I don't exactly know. I know there's something about a secret passphrase, and there's nothing that I was told, that we was told.
How many bosses? How many more were there in your party?
Oh, there was about 6.
And how many captives?
Well, there was about 4 of them, I guess. At least we got split up, so I don't know if the others. I don't know how many's left from them, but we got split up in the desert for a little bit.
I see. So you're saying there's still some captives out in the deserts with some of your associates?
Yeah.
Which captives were here? Which ones went ahead?
Oh, no, the captives weren't with us. We had to barricade ourselves in here because of them salt gliders, you know. We was ambushed by them, and there were too many of them. We're the only ones in here.
I see.
Do I believe him?
Well, roll me secret perception checks.
Yeah, I kind of want to do that too.
I could definitely do that as well.
Yeah, you're certain that they are being truthful. They are the only ones in this, whatever this place is.
Well, obviously you did kind of aid in a pretty significant crime, so what exactly are you going to be doing from here?
Oh, well, we was going to head back to Bluebell.
Was that the plan from the start, that they're going to take the hostages to Bluebell as well?
Oh, no. We's from Bluebell Island. They're taking the hostages up north from here to the rendezvous, or let me say this, as they would say, the rendezvous point up just on the outskirts of the desert.
Did they mention any, end goal with the prisoners?
No, they don't tell us nothing, man. Something about this is all necessary for cultivating prosperity. I don't know what the hell they's talking about.
Great culture.
I used to cultivate prosperity by letting the blood flow through the fields.
That's good for you, man, but for me, prosperity is gold and gems, and that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, something about prosperity and draconic spirits, and I don't know, some kind of spirit beneath Gold Crop Island. I don't quite understand it.
Yeah.
It sounds like bad stuff. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we kill salt gliders, so leave your pants and take your daggers.
Leave. Okay, you can give us our daggers?
Yeah, you can keep those. It's dangerous outside, you know.
Bunch of
Well, hey. When we was stuck in here, for trying to get free of them salt gliders, I don't know. Maybe you guys wants to do something with it. We found some kind of notes about some old professor from a long time ago who was looking for some kind of treasure in these here rooms. I don't know.
We'll take those notes gladly.
You can keep your pants. Only you.
He laughs at the other two. Well, it's time to wear some socks, boys.
Don't let the sand get between the cracks. Trust me, it's gonna hurt a lot.
You know, I used to work with a few guys like them. They were alright.
Yeah, you fucking pants then, dude.
Wearing socks on their peckers.
Alright, so I guess we send them on our way and then have Syl or Timothy probably read these notes so that Zaba knows which wall to break.
Oh, he pointed the notes up to the north. So
Sweet.
it's in another room.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's make sure to heal up before Zaba come back.
Yeah, let's fucking heal up.
Yeah.
I feel fine.
Oh, of course you feel fine.
Yeah, but you could be
I'm
better.
kind of sleepy, though, I won't lie.
I
I'm
mean,
alright.
How's your magic doing, Vesuviac? Do we need to sleep anyways?
I mean,
Got like one more battle in me.
This would be the safest place for us to sleep, though, if we have options.
I kind of broke the door.
Yeah, there's only one exit.
I
Door.
wouldn't be opposed to a rest. I'm just not in dire need of one.
Jason, I accidentally put that healing secret, if you won't mind revealing it to Zaba.
No, it's a secret.
It's a secret now.
Just heal. It's fine. You'll get some amount.
Yeah, just heal.
Yeah, I mean, we could peek around the corner, make sure there's no immediate danger, and then sleep if we need to, but we really should hurry.
I mean, yeah.
That one's for you, Timothy.
I'm fucking good to go. I'm just worried about my ammo. That's my thing. I'm running low already.
Yeah, that's not going to change unless we kill someone with a gun.
I know, man.
Or you can craft. You could try to craft ammo, but
I am technically trained in that crafting. Corey, did you get that 30 healing?
To craft me ammo.
Oh, I did not. How much was it?
30?
Oh. Juiced right up? Alright.
We're juiced up. We should. I guess then, if everyone's feeling fine, then we can keep going. I've got enough spells to help cover us at least.
we'll get shit. All right. Well, we'll leave it at this. Zaba, as you take a look into the next room, this room is huge, and you can tell based off of the tables and just the vaulted ceiling in here that this was some kind of gathering room, some gathering place. And you can tell that there is a table missing, which is what was barricading the door earlier that you cracked through.
Okay.
It's been pilfered over. There's hardly anything in this room of note. All, like I said, the tables and chairs here are, so the bunch of the chairs are tipped over. There's clear signs of a scrape or some kind of scraping or some kind of disturbance on the floor, which is the obvious tell that
Table.
they dragged the table over to Barricade. There's a bunch of obvious exits in this room. You see a closed door to the north, and you see 2 exits to the west. So, and then there's you're coming in from the south, so there's the opening from the
room.
south.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll leave it at that. And that's why I guess we'll call it an episode at this point. Whoa. I know. Not a cliffhanger, finally. I did not leave you on a cliffhanger. Nobody's poisoned anymore. It's just kind of hey, we've reached our time. It's an hour and a half. We're going to call it an episode.
Yeah, we're going to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening. Appreciate you joining us on this adventure. Appreciate it even more if you went ahead and shared this podcast with somebody you think would enjoy it. Whether that's family members, coworkers, friends, spouses, siblings, whatever. Anybody you think would enjoy the podcast, share it with them. We would really love it. And if you missed the intro to I think it was last episode, maybe it was the episode before. If we reach our goal of 25 supporters on Patreon, I am going to do something a little special from the GM perspective and give the listeners just a tiny peek about what I'm going to be doing behind the scenes on Sky King's Tomb.
You should do it. Get it up there, gamers. You know you want to.
Here's the dollar.
Ooh.
$1.
But yeah, we'll leave it at that. So I guess may your party never end.
May your party never end.
May your party never
end.
Bye. Bye.
The Jewel of the Indigo Isles Adventure Path is copyright 2023. All logos, titles, and artwork are property of Skyscraper Studios and Roll for Combat and used with permission. Pathfinder is a trademark of Paizo Incorporated. The theme music is written and performed by Robbie Whiplash.